I'll show you the exact AI UGC process that I used to scale a brand from 5K to 155K in just 28 days, while also improving the ROAS by 28%. Sounds crazy, I know. But the best part is that we actually didn't even have to pay a cent to a UGC creator or wait for the product to ship or for them to film it. And even crazier is that this method is completely free. So you don't have to pay for any kind of expensive software like HeyGen, Creatify, or Make UGC that usually charge you around 20 bucks per video. I had about 30 different people ask me about this AI UGC method, and I decided to keep it a secret until now. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the exact step-by-step, no fluff process on how you can go from scratch and make AI UGC creators for your video ads for your e-commerce store. The AI UGC method that generated 155K in sales in 28 days, and after that over 1 million in sales for my clients combined. And what will I exactly go through in this video is examples of how these AI UGCs look, mistakes to watch out for, and what are the best practices, step-by-step tutorial on how to find inspiration, create this AI avatar UGC, how to use them in an ad, how to not get sued, and how to scale those ads. But before we start, why should you trust me? Okay, this is me. Essentially, I had my first dropshipping brand when I was 15, and I did some freelancing as a video editor, and now I run a creative agency. Now I have been running a creative agency for the past 2 years. I got 2 business degrees. You can see how many ad accounts I have hooked up in my Meta Business Suite. This is my brand. So yeah, I work with over 100 different brands. And the results, they speak for themselves as well. So in the last 2 months, we made over 500,000 at 7.45 ROAS, which is just absolutely ridiculous for this brand over here. And this is the case study of where we did in 28 days, we went from 4K to 155K, a 47% ROAS increase. So this was in February this year. The client had 4.2K in spend, and same amount pretty much in purchase conversion value. And then essentially he cleaned 30K in profit in just 28 days. So this was March, this was February. And as we can see, 155K, increased the conversion rates and everything, and ROAS as well. And then lastly, we also have just like last 90 days, we did 2.2 million in profit for one of our clients that has a German store selling clothes and shoes. So yeah, you should probably trust me when I tell you that AI UGCs are absolutely ripping right now. But there is the right way to do them and the wrong way to do them. So let's look at the mistakes that you need to watch out for. So first of all, don't put the AI avatar in the seat of a user, because they're just narrating in these videos, right? What do I mean by that? I mean is, don't say, this is how I got rid of pimples. Instead say, here's how you can get rid of pimples. The reason for this is because even though these AI UGCs look super realistic, the customers often still can recognize that it's AI, right? So it's not bulletproof. So just make sure that your avatar is narrating what's happening and the product you have, rather than describing a personal experience that they had with the product, because that's not going to slide. Another thing is, they still can't effectively hold products in their hands in a way where it seems like they have them with them at home. So don't try to do that. You're going to waste a lot of time for no reason. You've probably seen these videos online where they do that, and they don't look that well. And yeah, whoever tells you that it's possible to do is probably trying to get you to buy their software or a course. And the last thing is, use acoustic TikTok scraped voices instead of studio generated AI voices. I'm going to show you later how to do that. What I'm essentially saying is, try to find a TikTok voice online and then voice clone it in 11 labs rather than using their generic voices, because their generic voices sound like they're made in a studio, and UGCs never film stuff in a studio. They film stuff at home with their phone. So this is the sound we're trying to achieve. Okay, so what's the recipe for success and how will these ads look? Now, I'm not going to go too deep into how these ads are going to look. You can just check them on my website, and you already probably seen some of them online. But if you go to my website and then just click on portfolio, you can see some of the AI UGCs we've done for our clients. But the idea is that you need to put a viral hook that is obviously on an organic TikTok video or, like organic Instagram video, whatever. So featuring real humans, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing is, you want to have the AI avatar in the bottom, like so, okay? So we don't want to have them over the whole screen or trying to put them in this kind of position where they're like moving around the house. That's not going to work, okay? The whole idea is, this is a person narrating or reacting to something they saw online. That's what the avatar's purpose is here. And we're using UGC, TikTok, and organic B-roll alongside that. Don't use stock footage, please. It doesn't work. This 2025, almost 2026. People don't like it. Here's 5 steps, 5 super easy, quick steps on how to do this. I'm going to go through every single one of them and show you exactly how I do it. Step number 1 is, you need to find a TikTok that has an avatar that you would like to use, right? So if you're advertising beauty products for women, it should probably be a good-looking blonde woman, right? Or, it doesn't have to be a blonde, but it probably probably should be a woman and it probably should be a good looking one, okay? If you're advertising whatever, army backpacks, then it should maybe be a bearded guy from US. Anyway, the point is you need to go to TikTok and you need to find a random person talking. It needs to be 30 seconds or longer and they need to be, in a good lighting, and you need to make sure they're not covering their face too much. AKA there should be nothing covering their face. Okay, so we don't want any kind of captions, sliding here. This is a really good example of problem when lighting is bad, right? So here we can see she's talking in a car and then we try to do a face swap and her face looks very, very unnatural. It looks like someone, photoshopped her. And that's just because the lighting is bad. And you can already see what I mean here, right? So here already it looks better. There's no differences in coloring on her face. I'm not saying this is the best face swap I ever did in my life, but the color is better, okay? So watch out for that. How to do this? Well, go to TikTok. What I type in usually is Blonde Girl Ramble or Story Time. See, she has captions. Don't want that. This one, decent. Okay, actually not decent. There's text here. No text. We don't want any text. Clapping, hands over her mouth. We don't want that. Microphone too close to her face. We don't want that. Sydney Sweeney. Everybody wants that, but not for this video. Story time. Try story time. Her. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Talks to the camera. Doesn't cover her face. There it is. Download the video, take it, boom, there you go. So that's the first step. You need to find a TikTok. Now, we don't want to get sued, right? In the beginning of the video, I said, I'm going to show you how to not get sued. You cannot just, AI clone people. That's illegal. So what we do to make it legal is we change their face, okay? Now, the way we do that is you go to ChatGPT and you say, hey, Chat, generate me a hyper-realistic face of a blonde 24-year-old woman. In this case, it will be a black 25-year-old woman. It doesn't matter, whatever your, UGC look is, you just need to do that, okay? And then ChatGPT is going to generate your face. So that's pretty easy, okay? Then the step number 3 is you need to go to face swap in Magic Hour, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is my Magic Hour account, and I'm not affiliated to these guys or anything like that. I paid $10 per month subscription here, and this $10 per month subscription is enough to generate 1,000 AI UGCs. So yeah, I said it's completely free. It's not. You need to pay $10. If that's too much for you, you should just probably click off this video. But let me just show you how to do this. We have the face swap right here. It's pretty simple. You upload a video of your UGC, so video of the person talking for 30 seconds. Let's say this would be it, for example. And then you need to, step 2, you need to upload an image of the face that ChatGPT has generated for you, okay? I've already did this, so I'm not gonna go and do it now, but it's very straightforward. After you do that, you're gonna wait for like 2 minutes. It's gonna take some credits away from you. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty simple. So that's the step 2. Go to face swap in Magic Hour, change the face. Now you need to go to 11 Labs and you need to generate a voiceover. Once again, you need to generate an acoustic voiceover. So it can't be something from a studio, right? So what I don't want you to do is go here and then go to the voices library and use whatever voice you can find, because they all sound super, super, super AI generated. Rather than that, once again, find someone rambling on TikTok and voice clone them. Perfect. She is absolutely perfect. I'm going to download this video. And this is a really quick tutorial on how to do it. Like, you can always perfect these things. Okay, so the way you do this is in 11 Labs. Also 11 Labs software that costs $10 per month or something like that, which you probably, you already need this software if you're doing AI voiceovers for other ads you're doing. So yeah, go here, instant voice clone. You could also go for a professional one, but it takes more footage, and honestly, we tested it, the results are not that much better. So instant voice clone, upload, bada bim, next. It's generating it. Anyways, just give it a name. You can also give some kind of description. Go here, text to speech. Here you can find the voice and just, type in what needs to be typed in. This is how I got rid of my pimples with this soap. So yeah, you cannot hear this right now, but trust me when I tell you, this sounds absolutely amazing. I mean, it sounds much better than these studio voices. So make sure to do this. It's absolutely essential, okay? And then you can go to the next step, which is usually the hardest step, okay? Or not necessarily the hardest step, but it is a step that most people don't know how to do, and that is lip syncing the voice that we created in 11 Labs to our AI UGC creator that we just manufactured before that, okay? And to just go back for a second, when you do this face swap in Magic Hour, okay, you're gonna get a video of your UGC with a different face talking for 30 seconds, okay? So they're gonna be talking to a camera for 30 seconds, but they're still gonna have their voice, and they're gonna still be saying the same things they were saying in the original video. And then once you generate the voiceover, you need to lip sync it. And the way I do it is with Sieve. And Sieve is not really a tool that I've seen a lot of people use. It's pretty slept on, in my opinion, and it has a bunch of different features, but what we use it primarily for is lip syncing. So this is how you use Seep, okay? Essentially, you're gonna put a video here and you're gonna put an audio file here, and then you're gonna combine them, and it's gonna give you an output which is gonna be your video with the audio that you uploaded plus lip synced, so it sounds like they're actually saying it. Each lip sync takes around 3 to 4 minutes, so I'm not gonna do it right now because I don't wanna wait for it. You click on functions, and then you're gonna be prompted into this window. Here, remove this, and this is where you need to upload your video file, so there will be like a video like this. And here, you will upload your audio file, which would be whatever you just, downloaded from your 11 Labs. Pro tip, really, really big tip here. If you're using them in this format, where they're just like a small icon in the left, no one can actually tell that they can tell it's an AI UGC, but it looks very, very natural, which is the whole point. So that's how you lip sync it with Seep, exactly like that. Now, as you can see, this video is 7 seconds long. This is because when we do all of these things, we generate voiceovers line by line. Okay, that allows us to do it in a better way. So yeah, make sure to generate videos that are of length of 7 to 10 seconds, because it's gonna allow you to not have these weird cuts and pauses when they speak. Generate the voiceovers in 10-second increments instead of like having a 50-second or 1 minute long voiceover. It's gonna make your video better. You're gonna have like 8 different talking head cuts. It's gonna be perfect. Okay. And the last step is, editing the video basically. So you're gonna do a green screen. You're gonna remove all of these things around her, and you're gonna put it in the bottom of the corner. So earlier when I was doing this video for you, I actually generated like an AI UGC myself. This was the quick result of it. This was the original video. This was the AI UGC. And then this is how it will look. This is the final result. Essentially, she's in the corner explaining, this is the product that, can help you with this. I saw this on TikTok, all of these things. That's the best way to use it, just like narrate about what's happening. I saw this on TikTok. I heard about this. Did you see this video? Did you know about this? Educating the audience and all of these things, okay? And in conclusion, what you just did is you saved thousands per month on UGC costs. You have also cut your video production time from 3 weeks to 1 day, because you can do all of this in literally, like it takes 4 to 5 hours to generate a concept like this, like to write it and everything. You also managed to speed up your process of ad testing, so you can find winners more quickly and you can scale faster. And of course, you made more money. Now, if you don't want to do all of this alone and you need help with it, you can always reach out to me. This is my Instagram. You can also book a call with me through the link down below. I know that it's not really easy to have, a person to do all of this for you. I know that it's not easy to find people who know how to video edit. If you're doing more than 100K a month with your e-commerce store, or you need a professional team to handle or supplement to your ad creation process because maybe your team is not pumping out enough winners, you hate hiring UGCs, you can't find good video editors, and you can't find copywriters that understand media buying and how to read the metrics, aka a creative strategist, then you could definitely reach out to me, and I can help you out with all of these things. There it is, guys. That's the whole process of how you can create AI UGC avatars for your brand to cut costs, speed up the testing process, and speed up the production process as well. If you found this valuable, give me a like. I'm basically begging for these likes over here, and of course, if you need any help, feel free to reach out to me and I'll make sure to set you up with the stuff that you need.